meditation, contemplation, reflection, introspection. These are the keys to the kingdom, to the wisdom of the heart, to the guidance of your inner or spiritual self. This is a tape to give you basic breathing exercises and some simple visualization exercises that can help to expand your awareness, your consciousness, that will enable you, if practiced consistently and diligently, to access higher levels of consciousness. You can actually become more energized, more relaxed, more creative, have greater inspiration, become calmer, think clearer through the consistent practice of meditational techniques. And there are hundreds of variations. And these are just some basic exercises that I have found in my studies and practice to be fundamental. So I welcome you to this brief journey into self. I want to share with you some breathing exercises to aid in your meditational development. Breathing, the breath, is the source of life. It is the basis of the energization of your consciousness. As you learn to breathe naturally, and the basic breathing is from the diaphragm. If you watch babies breathe, they breathe from their stomach, which enables you to have fuller intake of oxygen. And as you have fuller intake of oxygen, it energizes all of your cells in your body that provides you with more energy, more insight. The basic breathing technique is diaphragmatic breathing. And the easiest way to learn it is to actually lay down on the floor, relaxed, your hands at your side, palms facing up, and get a book and put it right on top of your navel. And then you're going to slowly breathe. You're going to inhale to a slow count of 10. And as you inhale, you want to raise the book up as it slowly raises up. And as you reach 10, you hold it, and then you exhale slowly. And the fundamental cycle is do 10 cycles. One cycle is inhalation, exhalation. And the best way to learn anything is to practice it. So lie down, get a book, put it on your stomach, and then relax and slowly inhale to the count of 10. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Easy, smooth. book to rise smoothly, not in jumps, just smoothly rise up and smoothly descend. And you want to feel light, like a cloud floating through the sky. The breath is quiet, the body is relaxed. And you do a cycle of 10 inhales and exhales. And eventually, when you can comfortably inhale to 10 and exhale 10, try to move inhale to 15, exhale to 15. Then inhale 20, exhale 20. Inhale 25, exhale 25. Each of these increments may be over weeks. For some, it might be months. When you engage in meditational practice, you think about longevity, you think about long distance. Because as you practice it consistently, it will start to become natural. And you can do it sitting down, walking, while you're in the car, anywhere. The most fundamental technique is the basic diaphragmatic breathing. Once you've mastered the basic technique, lying down, then you would need to sit up. You can sit in a chair, back straight but not stiff, feet flat, have your hands, palms facing up on your thighs. Your head is straight and just slightly tilted down. You should close your eyes, focus your attention in your forehead, at the point of your third eye. And you see a dark screen. And then again practice the inhalations and exhalations, tuning yourself into the easy rhythm of the breathing, but keeping your mind, your vision, looking at the blackness. With each inhalation, go deeper into the blackness. You should have a strong feeling of calm come over your body. As you slow the breath down, you slow the mind down. And as you slow the mind down, your mind thinks much clearer. Meditation is great for relaxation, stress reduction, increases creativity, clarity of thinking. It helps to re-energize your spirit. It also puts you into deeper contact with your intuitive self. And your intuitive self, your intuitive mind, is the voice of the soul, the master within. So the more you practice a contemplative, meditative state of mind, the more you start to merge and are able to contact your inner self. They call it the wisdom of the heart. It will also start to expand your sensitivity, may increase your dream states, which are communications from your unconscious mind to your conscious mind. Of course, hopefully you understand that your unconscious mind is that dimension of the universal that ties all life forces together in that one continuum. And by contacting and connecting to that level of awareness, you have access to universal truths, clear insights. The next technique is where you do the diaphragmatic breathing, which is a 2 count. Inhale to 10, exhale to 10. Now we're going to inhale to a count of 10, and then you're going to hold the energy that's accumulated 3 inches below your navel. Hold it there for a count of 10, and then exhale to a count of 10. And move to 20 minutes. And as you become comfortable with 20, you can then increase that. Try to meditate at a regular time every day. When you meditate, have a space that is where it will not be disturbed. You can have some privacy. A good technique is to get you a candle, some incense, a flower, or something that represents beauty, and set it in your area. And use this as a method to focus in. There are many variations that you can use. Essentially, if you just take some time to just sit down, slow the breathing down, and relax and go in for 10, 15 minutes. That's a minimum. The next technique is the candle technique. What this technique does is help you to focus your vision, both external and internal, and also develop the capacity to observe in greater detail. The technique is to get a candle and set it where, like on a table, where you can be roughly a couple of feet away. And you're going to do your basic breathing exercise, the basic diaphragmatic breathing. Inhale slowly to 10, exhale slowly to the count of 10. And you're going to look at the candle, you're going to look at the flame of the candle. And you're going to focus all of your attention on the flame. You want to scrutinize the flame. You want to look at its shape. You want to look at the various shades of yellows and blues and reds. You want to look at how the fire is coming off the wick. You want to focus all your attention on the flame. And you're going to focus on the flame visually as you slowly inhale and exhale. You do this for 5 minutes. Or you can do 30 cycles of the breath. Inhale, exhale. So you're going to look at the candle and you're going to inhale slowly, focusing your vision on the candle, scrutinizing, analyzing the flame. Try to memorize the flame. Try to look at every different shape and form and pattern, color. Can you see the radiation of the heat radiating off the flame? But keep the rhythmic breathing of the inhalations and the exhalations. The slower you breathe, the deeper the penetration of the observation. And after you have done 20 cycles of 10 inhalations and exhalations, or for 5 minutes, then you're going to close your eyes. Continue the breathing of the slow inhalations and exhalations. And as you close your eyes, focusing on the brow, the inner screen at the middle of your eye, the third eye, you will see an image of the flame in your inner mind. You will see the image of the flame. Keep looking at the flame and breathe slowly, inhalations and exhalations. And do 10 cycles of inhalations and exhalations. Trying to not let your focus wander. And if it does wander, bring it back to that center point. All the time, slowly breathing, inhale and exhale. And after the 10 cycles, again, open your eyes, continually keeping the breathing, and now look at the candle again. But this time, look at the candle as a whole and don't focus exactly on the flame. Look at the whole, or see the whole candle without focusing. You're looking, you're seeing, but you're not focusing on the flame. And you continue to do the inhalations and the exhalations. You should practice the technique consistently, and you'll come to find that that point, that when you close your eyes and that the point that the flame is seen in the inner eye is that point of inner concentration or focus. And as you be consistent in practicing your breathing, if you're really diligent, you'd practice in the morning, practice in the evening before you go to bed. You will start to develop a capacity to, one, observe things at a deeper and clearer perspective. You also will be able to hold your inner concentration consistently, that then will aid you in reflection, introspection, contemplation, and in guided visualization exercises. The key is consistency and relaxation. I mean, if you wander, if you break the cycle, then just easily come back to the counting of the rhythm of the inhalation and exhalation. Eventually you will arrive at a state where you don't have to consciously count. You just kind of naturally breathe, very easy and very slowly, like a cloud. The next technique we're going to do is called Pranayama. Pranayama is where you inhale through the right nostril, you hold the breath, and then exhale through the left nostril. Then you inhale through the left nostril, and you exhale through the right nostril. And because they're connected to your sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems, it helps to energize your energy field, your nervous system, your energy system in your body, and it helps to clean them up. It's like when you wash up your outer self, pranayama helps you break up stagnant energy in your inner energy field. And you take your index and middle finger and you put it on your forehead. And then you take your thumb and your ring finger and you place them on each side of your nostril. Then with your thumb, you close your right nostril and you inhale from your left nostril. Then you close your left nostril and exhale through the right nostril. Then you inhale through the right nostril. Close it with your thumb and exhale through the left nostril. Then you inhale through the left nostril. Close it with your ring finger and exhale through the right nostril. And you continually alternate. Inhale through the right, exhale through the left, inhale through the left, exhale through the right, inhale through the right, exhale through the left, inhale through the left, exhale through the right. It's pranayama. These are basic breathing exercises and also exercises to help focus visualization. This next technique was shown to me by Zulu shaman, healer, and it really helps to start to extend and expand your field of awareness, where you become more sensitive to subtle changes. And if you practice it diligently, it can start to activate and extend some of your parapsychological senses. And the technique is you close your right nostril and you will inhale 28 times. You breathe 28 times. You'll After you do 28 on the left, by closing the right, you close the left and you do 28. After you do 28 on the right, then you close both nostrils and hold your breath. You hold your breath as long as you can, where you can't hold it anymore. And as you take in that breath, then you do a panting, like they call a panting breath. But again, your stomach, your diaphragm is vibrating in and out as you pant. You do that for about a minute. And then after you get through with the pant, then you do 9 slow inhalations and exhalations. And that's the cycle. You do 28 breaths on the right, 28 on the left. You hold the breath as long as possible. And when you can't hold your breath any longer and you take in that air, you do a minute or more of panting breaths. And at the end of the panting breaths, you do 9 slow inhalations and exhalations through the nose. If you practice this early in the morning, midday, and in the evenings consistently, you will start to experience an extended field of awareness. You will start to become more sensitive to the presence of others. Your intuitive and psychic sensitivity will become active in terms of you getting more messages, premonitions. Your dream states will become more active, and these can vary per the nature and the temperament of each individual. Some individuals are more prone to touch, some to sight, some to smell, some to hearing. Just depends on your particular temperament. The critical and key point is consistency and relaxation and the quality of the focus and attention that you put into the technique. It's better to be very focused, very relaxed in your practice than to kind of do it half. You part here and your mind's wandering. You will get greater rewards when your quality is focused than if you do an hour, but your mind is still not attentive. You're scattered. You can do 10, 15, 20 minutes and get a lot more out of it with quality. Now we're going to do a full body relaxation exercise. What we're going to do is we're going to relax every muscle, starting with our toes, and move all the way up to the top of our heads. So you need to sit down, very relaxed position, feet flat on the floor, your hands facing up on your legs, on your thighs, back straight but not stiff. And slow the breathing down. Practice your diaphragmatic breathing. Slowly inhale. And exhale. Close your eyes. Focus in on the third eye at the brow, inner brow. See this dark screen as you slowly inhale and exhale. Now visualize a light at the bottom of your feet, and you're going to tense up your toes. Relax the toes. You're going to tense up your toes. And as you relax your toes, visualize this healing light energizing your toes and moving to the bottom of your feet. Slowly inhale and exhale. Now tense up around your ankles in your mind's eye and relax. As you inhale, the light moves up to your ankles. Light is energizing, relaxing, and healing all disharmony in the feet. Now tense up the calves and relax. Now the light moves up the leg. Calves. And with each exhalation, all stress, all fatigue, all disharmony leaves the body. Now move up to the knees. Tense up the knees and relax the knees. Up the legs, and you can see this vibrant light full of life and healing energy that is activating all the muscles, the skin, the bone is radiant with this calm, energizing, healing light. Tense up the thighs exhalation, you become more relaxed. The legs become totally relaxed and light. Now the light moves up to the pelvic region. You tense the pelvic region, and with the exhalation, relax. And as you exhale, you leave all tension behind. The light moves up to the lower abdomen. Tighten up the lower abdomen as you inhale, and as you exhale, relax. And as you exhale and relax, all tension, all pain, all stress, all dis-ease is removed. And the light moves up to the solar plexus area. Tighten up the solar plexus area. And as you exhale, you relieve and release all stress. The heart and the inner organs are all full of healing, energized light. In your mind's eye, see the lower part of your body radiating with this healing light. Now you come to the upper chest and tense the upper chest. And as you exhale, you release all tension, all stress, all fatigue in the upper chest. And the light moves up and covers the upper chest. Now the shoulders, tighten the shoulders. And as you relax with the exhalation, all stress, all tension, all dis-ease leaves the shoulders, and the light fills the total body to the shoulders. Now tense the triceps and the biceps. And as you exhale, release all fatigue, all tension, all stress. The light moves down the shoulders, over the biceps and triceps. And you come to the elbows, tension in the elbows with the inhalation, and with the exhalation, relax. And the exhalation, the light bathes the elbows, the shoulders, the arm, and the whole body with radiant healing light. In your mind's eye, visualize your body radiating with this healing light. Now the forearms. As you tense the forearms with the inhalation, and with the exhalation, you relax. And as you relax, the light covers the forearm, and all tension, all stress, all fatigue leaves the forearm. You're just so relaxed. Now the wrist. Tense the wrist with the inhalation. And with the exhalation, all the tension, all the stress is removed as the light covers everything but your hands. Now you tense the hands, the fingers. And as you exhale, you relax the hands. And the light now covers the total body from the neck down, your feet, your legs, your pelvic region, your torso, your shoulders, your arms, your hand is all radiating with relaxing, pulsating, healing light. Now your neck, tense your neck. And as you exhale, release all tension in the neck. And the light covers the neck. Now your jaw. Tense your jaw. And on the exhalation, relax. And the light moves up the neck to cover the mouth and the jaw. Tense the eyes. Focus on the inner mind and relax. And the light moves up and covers the eyes. They become heavy and relaxed. Now the ears, tense your ears. Forehead. Tense the forehead muscles and relax. And the light now covers everything up to the crown with relaxing, healing energy. Now the skull, the crown of your head. Tense the skull and relax. And as you relax, the light engulfs the total body. Visualize your total body enveloped in this life-giving, healing, radiating, relaxing energy. Now smile to yourself and feel this light body with those smiles. Remember, energy follows thought. If you can break free from the limitations of the conditioning and send healing, relaxing energy throughout all the cells, all the muscles, all the organs of your body, they will respond in kind. Slow the breathing. Keep the inner focus. And just be totally relaxed. And smile. Stay relaxed. Now we're going to do a guided visualization exercise. You can use guided visualization to go in to yourself and ask yourself, and by your inner knowing, master within your inner self, your soul, your higher self, the spirit within. If you have the faith that you are a spiritual being and that the core of yourself is this universal intelligence that animates you, you can engage in a self-conversation between your person and your inner self, gain insight. We're going to use this sign in to look at your purpose in life. Do your diaphragmatic breathing. And we're going to do called instantaneous meditation. That means within 3 breaths into a deep relaxation and meditation. And by the 3rd cycle, you should be in a deep meditation. So we inhale. And exhale. Focused on the brow, the inner eye, eyes closed. And inhale. And exhale. Keep the breathing going. Focus on the black screen at your inner mind's eye. Now visualize yourself wading into a deep pool of water. And you can swim, because in your visualization you can do whatever you want to do. Dive down into this deep pool. Swim down toward the bottom, deep down toward the bottom within this black pool. And as you reach the bottom of this black pool, you see an inner cave. You swim toward the cave. You go into the cave. As you go into the cave, you come up out of a pool. Confront a door to a room. You walk toward the door. It's a big wooden door. You grab the handle and you slowly open the door. As you slowly open the door, you see inside the room. You walk in, and nothing's in the room but a big, like treasure chest in the middle of the floor. Slowly move over to the treasure chest, and you open the treasure chest up. And inside the treasure chest, there's a big book. You reach down and you pick the book up. And on the cover of the book it says, Your Book of Life. You're going to slowly open the book and read the book. And the book holds the keys to your purpose in life. Slowly open the book and read the message concerning your purpose. Sometimes the message can be images, it can be a story, it can be written. If nothing comes immediately, just keep looking at the book. Free your mind and just allow your inner knowing to communicate the message relative to your purpose in life. Allow the story to unfold and just observe. Keep your breathing. information and insight, clues and directions relative to the things that you need to do to fulfill your calling, to give your gift. We're each born with a gift, and we are here to give our gift to the world. The book holds the keys to your gifts. What does the book tell you? Now slowly close the book. Put it back into the chest. Close the chest and walk back out of the room. Close the door and exit the cave back into the pool. And slowly swim, gliding up to the surface. As you come to the surface, swim over to the shore and get out. And there's a forest with a pathway. Start walking through the forest, observing the trees around you. As you're walking through the forest, you come to a clearing. And in the clearing, on the other side, you see a figure standing there. And you walk over slowly toward the figure. And as you get closer to the figure, you see an old sage. And as you come up to the sage, he's covered with a hood, he has a cane and a lantern in his hand. You can partially see his face. He's partially covered with the hood and the cloak. And he says, "How can I help you? You can ask me anything." What question comes to your mind that you want to ask the sage? Ask your question and listen to what he tells you. If you need more clarity related to some of the things he has told you, you can ask, what does that mean? And see what his response is. You have a gift in your pocket. Reach into your pocket and pull out the gift, a token of your appreciation. Reach in your pocket and pull it out and give it to the sage. Note what came out of your pocket. Thank him and turn and walk back down the pathway. Keep your breathing, keep your focus. Now, slowly come back to awareness. Do 3 inhalations and exhalations. And on each inhalation, you count backwards. 3, 2, and 1. And on the last cycle, on the 1, slowly open your eyes and just sit and relax and think about the experiences. If you have a piece of paper or get a piece of paper, write down what was communicated to you in the book of life. And then write down your conversation with the sage. Many times in these visualization exercises, your inner mind communicates to you symbolically through symbols and images. And you have to think about what is the significance that these symbols or images mean or represent to you. Symbols or images have both a universal meaning and they have a personal meaning. Symbols is the method by which your inner self, your intuitive mind, which is the voice of the soul, communicates with your conscious mind. Similar to dream imagery, is also a language that communicates. So when you practice techniques of meditation, contemplation, introspection, reflection, and you start going deeper into your inner states of consciousness, symbols and signs will become more active to your consciousness. So it's very important for you to become knowledgeable of the language of symbols. This is the original language that humans first spoke and communicated through signs, pictures, symbols, and images. So, you have to take some time to look at the inner meaning of the symbols. Many times the wisdom is not on the obvious, it is more on the inner. These exercises can actually be done in a series. You can start off, do the basic diaphragmatic breathing. You can move into the 3 count, inhalation, hold, exhalation, and visualize the light energizing the body and the mind. You can do the pranayama. You can then go into the Zulu breathing exercise, and then go into a full body relaxation and do visualization exercises. And you can pose different questions to your own inner sage, your own inner mind, the wisdom of your soul or spiritual self. And as you engage in a kind of a dialogue, you can gain much wisdom and insight from the symbolism messages, the responses that you can receive. And if you consistently practice these techniques, eventually you will or can maintain a continual contemplative interaction with your true self and start to truly be guided from your spiritual self or soul, which is a true purpose for us to become at one with the big I. So remember, create a space where you can consistently meditate each day. Don't be rigid if you forget or if your mind wanders. Don't beat yourself up. Just calmly bring yourself back into the rhythm of the breath, into the focus. Eventually you can add, you can burn incense, play a certain peaceful music in the background, wear loose clothing. And then if you practice some form of basic yoga or stretching exercises, it enhances the meditation because it relaxes the muscles, so you're not plagued by physical discomfort as you try to remain still. And it's very normal and natural to find yourself wandering. And again, when you do that, just calmly bring your mind back to the breathing cycle. And if you consistently practice these exercises, and you think about months, not weeks, because many times we look at these quick results. It's the consistency over extended periods of time that really bring you the greatest results. It's a lifestyle. We say you should ritualize your life, where you create a pattern where you include these beneficial techniques in your daily routine, just like when you get up in the morning and wash up and put your clothes on. Because fundamentally what you do with meditation, you withdraw your attention from your physical body. You withdraw your attention from your emotions and your feelings. You withdraw your attention from your desires. You withdraw your attention from your thinking, from your thoughts. And once you withdraw your energy from those physical, emotional, desire, and mental parts of yourself, you will be sitting at your intuitive self, which is the dimension or realm of your spiritual self or soul. And it's really about just withdrawing your energy from an outer focus to an inner focus, that you feed the inner, and by feeding the inner, it becomes stronger and it grows and will start having a more dynamic part in your life. Because we are souls evolving through bodies. Our purpose is to come to the realization that we are spirits in the material, and that our ultimate goal and destination is to fulfill our potential. And we fulfill our potential by becoming conscious, activating and releasing our greater fields of awareness and consciousness. In a book called Stolen Legacy, he mentions a magical principle that our African ancestors well understand, and it states, the qualities of entities, human and divine, are distributed throughout their various parts, and contact with such entities releases those qualities. And by us being souls evolving through bodies, spirits, and the material, by withdrawing our attention, our focus on the physical, on the emotional, and the mental, we then contact the intuitive or the spiritual. And by contacting our spiritual selves consciously, it then releases those qualities. And so that's the universal law that is the underlying active basis for how meditation and contemplation can connect you with this inner wisdom and then become a guide for health and for the fulfillment, the creative fulfillment of your true purpose, the giving of your gift.